Hey, Tochi. Got which one over there? We're gonna. It's because Izzy going into potentially 2 long days in jury duty tomorrow and Thursday, and I don't know when I'm gonna get another chance to do more runs. I want to get as much with this category in as possible because come July I've got to swap to Dark Ties and De-Rusting Dream Job Distance because those are the 2 things I'm doing at ESA, and I need to learn one of the ILs in Street Boys for 100%. I'm surprised that worked, by the way. The fact I swung in the wrong direction first and then turned it into... Yeah, I'll be real though, Izzy. The bus was the worst part about today. On the way in, it was fine. On the way back, holy shit. That's fair, Toji. To be honest, Toji, I think most of it was just like minor optimizations and things. Like, I'm pretty sure the baseline route you did was exactly the same as mine. It's just that, like, you're better at video game than I am. And to be fair, I didn't even come up with the original route. I just kind of changed Pess's route and added in some fight strats because Pess came up with the baseline version of it, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing with this shit? And I'd like to know where I can save a minute, not gonna lie. Because I would like to have big PB, you know? Yeah, basically all I did was, basically Pess had you running from the toilet to, the cat guy, and I was like, no, just taxi to the cat guy, go to woman, for sandwich, go up to, baseball, and then use the claw machine in there to get the second minigame. Because he was like, oh yeah, like... And then in his original route, he had, like, going to Don Quixote to pick up potato chips, and I was like, are you fucking drinking? I'm not fucking making an additional trip to Don Quixote for potato chips. Like, what the fuck are you thinking, bro? Like... But yeah, at least we don't have to bowl. Please, please, please. I can't believe I got away with that. I genuinely got away with one there. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then also... Isn't it crazy that when he made the route, he didn't know about the, like, hold circle move where you bounce off the enemies? And I was like, how the fuck did you, like, get through all of Dark Tides without knowing the bounce off the enemies? That's, like, the whole reason why Mine's shit is like, against the, like, regular mooks is actually, like, somewhat consistent. And I showed him, and he was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. I was holding the camera button, by the way. Sadly, that wasn't even that bad. Considering I was holding the camera button, and he just did the heat move on the guy. I don't know what the fuck happened. I've had way, way worse Nishidas there. But yeah, it's so, like, the actual route itself is very nice because everything just kind of works out. You're not really going out of your way for anything either. The only marginal thing where I'm like, maybe we could do something with it is the fact you have to do the 20th taxi at some point, which is just taxi to the same place again. I just always did the Pink Street one at the end because it's, like, I don't know why. Just always like doing the Pink Street one at the end. But it also gives you, like, a margin for error that if you taxi to somewhere, like, accidentally, you don't actually get, like, screwed by taxiing to the wrong place. Yeah, and you can do it wherever you like, to be honest, Koji. I mostly did it there because it's where I remember to do it. Thank you. That was a terrible Majima fight. One second, sir, them running. Yeah, I know, right? I'm also going to lose a lot of time here. One second, sir, them running a bit faster than doing an entire taxi. Yeah, that's fair. That might be worth doing again for me. Sadly for me, I will accept that one. I will accept the atrocity that was that chapter 1 because we're not resetting. Because outside of the first couple of bits here, my chapter 2 was good, but then after that, it isn't very good, so And even I don't even feel like my chapter 2 was that good in PB either. Oh, okay. There we go. Can you, like, run, please? I like how this guy just goes, "Don't snitch," and you're like, I bet. Double Zero Degens are in town today, guys. Let's go. Alright, time to buy some Alchema Holies. No, you just put no, you just stick it in the middle. Yeah, no, you just shove it in the middle. I remember Froob said something at UKSG, like, why does... You know why Toji just won in each? And I genuinely just went, dude, Toji does Toji things. If I know anything about Toji, boy is just doing what he wants to do. Technically, if we were Giga Chad, we would just not put them... we would just do the 50-50. Also, I don't know if you do this, but on fights where I can feel like a fourth, like, pulse or kill the guys, I just go for it sometimes. Because if I feel like the pulse can, like a fourth pulse can get more people, I will just go for a fourth pulse. Also, this is still not my boy. I don't know this gentleman. Because I kind of just, like, vibe with the chain thing. Like, I know when 3's appropriate, but then sometimes I'm just like, I could probably squeeze a 4th out here. And potentially get more guys. And then I regret it sometimes. I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? Okay. Also, like, I learned from you as well, Toji, that, like, just fucking do the heat move. Like, that's where I got the just do the heat move shit. Just... I saw Froob doing combos and things, and I was just like... Yeah, because from like, my perspective, right, is that if the 4th pulse was gonna kill everyone, 3 pulse will... Like, if 3 plus finish off is approximately the same speed as just wait for the 4th pulse and go for the more range, I'm gonna go for the 4th pulse and go for the more range, because that's gonna be more consistent than potentially me running up to a guy and then him blocking me for, like, 4 hits. Which does happen sometimes. It does get a bit risky when there's the big HP bar guys, because obviously they don't get stunned. But then again, we play a Yakuza game, we're all about risking it for the biscuit, so... I'm surprised that one worked. But yeah, like, we run Yakuza, we're all about risking it for the biscuit. Like, no strat we have is 100%, like... If anyone ever, like, asks me to explain what a Yakuza run is, I just do the meme and go, it's just a KH run. Where, like, it's just do the strats and do it right. That's what Spider-Man is as well. It's just instead of using a Keyblade, we use our fists. And in Spider-Man, instead of using a Keyblade, we're using webs. Because we gotta still go everywhere, hit all the story triggers, do specific things. I do actually appreciate in this game, though, that you get past Chapter 2 and it's just follow the markers. It's so nice, bro. It has made this game so easy to remember. I always regret buying those Taranas. Yeah. it's also like part of the reason why like people like me and you pick these games up so easily as well. Because if anybody who I've spoken to has tried to go from any game to KH struggles, but then people like us that have come from KH and gone to other action RPG style games where like it's all about hitting story triggers and being mostly good at how the gameplay works, we just kind of like go in and like understand it very quickly because we just got that bug in the brain already. But like trying to get people to understand how KH works is like it doesn't really compute with some people. It's like, wait, you actually have to play through the story and like be good, and you're like, yeah, that's just how it works, sorry. Yeah, it's part of the reason why I've like when I swapped into doing Yakuza stuff, like I picked it up really quickly because I tweened. I was like, oh, it's like this. Oh, you bitch. I'm definitely going for the 4 now. Because I learned Yakuza 3 first, and Yakuza 3 at the time when I learned it was a lot more like I don't want to call it more skill-based, because it wasn't. We were kind of dumb. But it was all based around loops and combos and things, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Just learn the loop. And then I was like, oh, that's just like KH. You just got to know, like, the direct link or combo that you've got to do. And then that fed into when I learned all the other games. I was like, oh, this is exactly the same. I loved the Yakuza 6 was just a big boss rush. Part of the reason why I haven't ever done more runs of it is because I'd have to play the PC version or get it on my Xbox, and I can't be asked to do that because playing it on PS5 is... Do you want to play at 30 FPS again? I'm like, no. Okay, and last dude. Thank you. But I did enjoy the time I had with 6, and I learned a lot about how speedrunning, like, the Yakuza games really worked. And then when I tried, like Lost Judgment and 4 and Gaiden, it all more clicked. And then the better I got at these games, the better I found myself doing at KH as well, because a lot of the skills are transferable. Yeah, dude, Yakuza 6 is a great speed game. Like, my opinion of it is still really high, despite not having done runs in a long time, because there are things about it that do annoy me, like God taxis and things, but part of the reason why I haven't done runs is because the PS5 version is kind of bad. That's literally it. And I can't reliably rely on my laptop to both stream, record, and whatever, and play the game. And I'd rather not, you know. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, when you learn Yakuza 6 and you're going through the motions of learning it, oh, Yakuza 6 is so satisfying, bro. Dude, when you hit the drop kick and 15 enemies fall over because they ragdoll into each other, you're just like, oh, take me back, please. Take me back to broken drop kick and original extreme heat. It made shit so much better. Because, dude, I loved it when the boss fights were like 100% consistent, dude. Because you just knew what you were doing, and what you could do was 100%. It was only really the mob encounters where you really had a lot of the luck. You didn't have to rely on, like, because you could super armor through everything, you didn't have to worry about anything. I know why they made Extreme Heat worse. Like, I'm not gonna, like, act like it wasn't, like, egregious in that game. I guess we're gonna... Go with that. Yeah, I remember when God Tactics became a thing in Yakuza 6. Like, Here's the thing. It's like that thing where we always knew it would be a problem. And we never wanted to admit that it was going to be a problem. Because I knew, oh, that taxi's coming towards me. That saves so much time. And then the next run I had to run all the way to the end. I was like, for fuck's sake, bro. At like the beginning, and I was like, oh, no. Taxiing from the menu is an absolute godsend, bro. It's so nice. It actually genuinely means we can be much more, like, you know, open with what our routes decide to do. Because we don't have to worry about, like, runtime between places. We can just kind of, like, go. It's really nice. And it also makes it easier because we don't have to do there, because there's only only two places in this game where random encounter can lose you time. And that's like chapter 1 and chapter 5. Like the only two places where you can really get completely dicked by like a random spawn. And that's so nice. In Lost Judgment, I think there's like one place where you can get screwed by it. Like in 99% of cases, you can't really get like bodied by a random encounter. Okay, bitch. Get over here. Die. Now that we're past chapter 1, the only place you can really get minorly screwed by a random encounter is getting the locker key in Kamurocho. And even then, most of the time, it's just two random dudes that are floating there. Then you lose like 15 to 20, and you're like, alright, cool. It's way better than when you get a random encounter in Yakuza 3 and you lose 30 seconds, frame 1, from getting caught. Oh, you fucking twat. Okay, that wasn't the worst, considering I got, like, completely shafted by the bold man. I hate that fight so much. There's, like, no area behind you to really back up. Oh god, skip the cutscene, please. I don't think it's that controversial. So I'm not the hugest fan of the high side girls like side content, but boy, am I glad it's just me punching people during the speedrun. If they're gonna slow down the pace, like, at least make it like I'm punching people. Like, move out of the way, women. Go this way. Oh, and they're all the way back here, of course. Whoosh! I'm hoping I don't have to go. Going over here. You like attack the big HP guy, please, Kiri. Gonna be okay. But how'd you get one of them to die? Which one do you leave? Or is that like a, we do this on professional kind of like strat? Yeah, I'm not going to do it in this run, like, now. I won't just randomly barrel into doing something like that. What we're doing, deck accessorize, change that. I will say though, I don't know if this is the same for you, Toji. Do you do any other ability upgrades after that one? Because I don't. I just realised they're all fucking useless apart from like... apart from the over shoulder throw. Because I realised if you're running out of Dragon Boost, your fights are too slow, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to not buy it. Go. Because that was like the only useful one was like the dragon boost like extension, but even that's like just don't run out, lol. I had to like play about for a second though. I'm gonna go like that. I was buying that, and I didn't get much use out of it anywhere, to be honest with you. Hit the last guy. Hit them, hit them, hit them. Yeah, I just stopped buying anything else because I'm just like, I was getting dodge counter, but like it was useful, but like you have enough time, right, to dodge to the side, then just do raging dragon with the frickin' super armor that it has on the like heavy swing attack. Ooh. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, to be fair, his, what, so you went past, what is it, 4/5 of his bar? Because, like, you do go a little bit into his second HP bar before he does his QTE. But not, like, fully. Like, into it, you go a little bit into it. It went up to his name. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, I know. Maybe if you counter him in a specific way, you get a counter hit property. I wouldn't put that past, like, an RGG game to have counter hits and like that. We had to deal with that in Street Boys, actually. Like, a strat we found only works because the game has counter hits. And we had to time an attack in balance with, like, someone getting, with one of the guys getting a counter hit at the right time. Oh, you bitch. Right, and if I get lucky... Girls, go in. Women, attack. If I get there and I have to be the last hit on episode 12, there you go. I'm definitely losing time here with how this has gone. It's fine. Look at all this time save, bro. I've got more than enough time save to make up for a deficit here. Easy time save PB, yeah, I know, right? Technically, like, my 146 can't go on the leaderboard anyway because it's because there's like 40 seconds missing from the VOD because my stream went down for a portion. And even though, you know, we'd allow that in KH because there's a timer on screen, I don't think the Yakuza guys are going to let me get away with it. So, if I get anything lower than like a 47, 30 something, it could be submitted as a leaderboard PB. Yeah, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. That was a fucking terrible attempt at a turn, bro. Now I'm losing it, bro. I lost like fucking 5 seconds there, bro. Well, 5 seconds and then the few seconds from getting destroyed by the thing. Like, a cutscene of me hurting my hand. Bro.
だまだ行くぜ。いい感じだ。
すごいね、おじさん。
さあ次だ。
すごい。
Bro, can I get some doubles? That was slow.
すごいね、おじさん。
完成だ。
うまそう。おじさん。よろしくね。
すいません。初町は駅からさらに北側に行ったあたりにあります。初町を仕切ってる玉城組ってのは兄貴が前に市場で
Yeah, you motherfucker for hitting him out of that. I lost 2 seconds, that's fine.
Sensei.
Fucking dickhead, bro. That's like all my times have gone already. Hey John, thanks for the GL. I hate that fight so much. It's one of the worst fights in the run, just passing that fucking exam. What's even worse when you open the door from one side afterwards. Actually, to be fair, my PB had a bad Hasebe fight as well, so we could probably pick up a bit of extra time. Okay, I didn't lose time. That's fine. We could accept that. I'm alright, John. Just dying in heat. And my schedule's been all fucked. Because I'm having to do non-work related shit, so my schedule is all fucked, and I'm like dead because of it. Which hasn't really helped with not being able to sleep very well because it's so hot. Alright. Oh, you're kidding me, bro.
Hmm? 待て！くそ、仕方ねえ。今は警官たちを巻いて人気のないところへ行こう。おとんく。 パトカーで突っ込んでくるなんてことはしない。本当にパトカーで来やがるとは。なりふり構わねえにも程があるだろう。このままじゃ体が持たねえ。さっさと振り切らねえと。
クソ。神田ってやつがいるのは赤レンガってラブホテルっすね。ラブホテルってことはあれっすね、兄貴。
なんだ。
いや、いろいろ始まってたら入ってくの気まずいっすね。
まあ仕方ねえ。
いや
そんなに都合よく会えるもんでもないだろう。さあ注文するぞ。
どん
柏木さんは影すごい。
兄貴
おい仕方ねえ。覚悟はいいか。試してみるか。
よ
That was kind of slow. He fucking hit me.
いらっしゃいませ。
ご準備はよろしいですか？おい。おい。おい。おい。
I lose a bit of time here because of that. Oh fuck, I didn't pick up the gun. Well, no gun for me then, gamers. Gunless again. Just have to hope it goes well without the gun. Okay, it did the hit on the wrong guy, but whatever. Okay, it's all up to the finale, but at least I can submit this to the leaderboard. As long as I don't get clowned on in the finale.
Oh.
Oh, but no!
Oh.
Looks like 3 seconds, bro. No. Bro, hit the bed. Bruh.